Edwards here.
John Edward crossing over.
Yes, we love having John Edward on. We've had him on for years and years because he's the best in the business.
Yes, he is. We absolutely love him, and he joins us now. Hi, John.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
There he is sitting up there, and where are you at? Your
He's
place?
at his place.
Look at the lighting.
Yep. I know. We always comment on your lovely lighting.
Now, when I normally
Thank
go to someone's house and they've got that mood lighting on, the candles and some nice soft
blue light
vibe,
yeah.
I'm normally in a brothel.
Oh, well, there you go. That's a compliment.
John's place is a
I can
place-
flip it red if you like.
Yeah.
We can go from soothing blue to red. It's all good.
Now, what a nice environment you've got there. Do you put yourself in this environment to channel to the death zone, or can you do that channeling anywhere? Like, can you be driving in traffic and people start talking to you?
If I allow myself to open up, I could. But I don't like to do that. Like today I was at a doctor's office and the doctor was talking and I was kind of like daydreaming, and all of a sudden I started to get like information, and I'm thinking like, wow, he did not ask me anything. This is not appropriate. So I just kind of pushed it away.
Really?
Because it's never appropriate to enter someone's vibration without their permission.
Right.
Because you have to open yourself up.
Oh
and
my
allow
God,
that
the
to
woke
happen.
movement has even affected John's readings.
No, it's
You
always
need
been that way.
consent before.
Yeah.
You do. You do.
Well,
I
John,
agree.
we've got a few calls here. Anne,
Sure.
first of all, wants to talk to you. Hi, Anne.
Good morning, Anne.
Hi, good morning.
John Edward is here. He's going to tune into... John, what do you want to know from Anne? Anything?
Nothing really, unless she has a specific question or if she wants me to connect with someone.
I would love to connect with my sister. That's pretty much the only real thing on my mind.
Okay, John, anything?
Okay, well, I can tell you this, Anne. I don't know if I'll connect with your sister, but is there a mom energy for you that's passed?
A mum energy. My grandmother, my sister was like a mum to me. She was much older.
Okay. So if your sister is much older, I would see her as being like a mom energy. Is there a J name that's connected to the family, Anne?
A J name.
Either living or past. Who would be the J? And then
J.
why is and then there's also a connection to the number 12. So for me, that would be that either the 12th month, December, has a meaning birthday or anniversary in your family, or the 12th of a month.
So the 12th month is my sister's birthday. Yes, it's my birthday month. Yes.
And then isn't dad passed?
No, not my dad. My grandfather, but not my dad.
No,
but my dad is.
Think more like she's acknowledging your dad. So if there's not another
he's currently sick with the same thing that she had.
Okay, she's putting her energy, like her arms around him. So to me, that lets me know like I'm with him, right? So if your dad says something like I'm seeing your sister, or if he's talking to her, don't think he's crazy. Don't think it's medication. Don't think it's actually quite normal for people that are, in that spot. And then are you a twin by chance?
No, I'm not. No.
They're showing me the sign of the twin, which is Gemini, right? So either that means that there's twins in your family, or more than likely somebody is the sign of Gemini, or something about the timing of Gemini. Which, by the way,
my
happy
brother
birthday,
is
Kyle.
a Gemini.
Your brother's a Gemini.
And then, did anybody in your family work in food?
Yes,
who owned
me
the
for a
cafe?
while.
Okay. And then, do you have 3 kids, or are you one of 3 kids?
Oh, I'm one of 3 now.
Okay.
So there was 4 of us. Yep.
So I just need you to know that I know this is radio and live, so I'm going to say this a little bit cryptically, okay? And the miscommunication, or the lack of communication, or the misunderstanding in communication within the family circle should be addressed sooner rather than later. Otherwise, it could get bigger. Do you understand?
Yeah, I absolutely understand. Yes. Yep.
Okay.
I don't understand. What does that mean?
I do, because there's 3 siblings left, and my sister had passed, and ever since she passed away, my 2 brothers don't communicate nor talk.
Wow, is that right? Why not? Because of the pain of it all?
They lost their way from it all, the pain of it all, and they just couldn't see eye to eye about things in life, I guess.
It has to do with time. It has to do with time spent. So time in our world, right? And I think COVID in the last 18 months have shown people this. Time and money, it's a value. And when somebody misses their opportunity to spend time, then that value becomes a deficit in our lives. And then when someone passes, then we have that loss of a person, the grief of that, and then the lost value. And that becomes overwhelming on top of it. And our grief gets complicated. So that's why I said to you, it's important to have the communication, because we can bridge that, or years can go by. And that's we don't want to let that happen. But just know your sister's around Dad.
Right.
Oh,
And,
amazing.
and thank you.
Thanks,
For
Sam.
that. Let's get James on from the Central Coast. James, meet John Edward. John Edward, meet James.
Hi, John.
Hey,
How
James.
are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm just really trying
James,
to connect.
before you
with
hold
my-
on, James, before you
Yeah.
ask me anything, is there a birthday that just happened around you now?
Just happened around me now.
Like
No,
who
not
just
really.
celebrated
Mine
a birthday?
Mine was in March.
Like-
so that was probably the closest.
No, it's too far. Think more like May. Who was in May? What's the celebration in May?
May. Oh, my niece. My niece.
Okay,
we
and
just
is your-
celebrated hers.
And is your dad passed, James?
No, he hasn't. But a father figure who was pretty much like my dad has.
So whoever you would see as being your dad, whether it be stepdad, an uncle, whoever that person is coming in. They're talking to me about cancer, James. So somebody either has cancer or they
Well,
passed from some type of cancer.
My wife passed from cancer 3 years ago, so that's who I was trying
So-
to connect with.
I need you to know that the father figure, if that's your father-in-law, your stepdad, I don't know.
Well, he passed.
It-
He passed from cancer as well.
Okay. And then did your wife pass by her birthday?
No, she passed in April.
So she
her
passed by
birthday
a
was in
celebration.
October.
No, she passed
Yeah,
literally.
She passed. She hung out for our 10-year anniversary. 2 days after
Yeah.
our 10-year anniversary.
Oh, my God.
Because she's
just got
making me feel
shivers.
like she passes by the celebration. And then I think this might be for you. I wrote it down before we started, and I'm just putting it up to the screen so that
Okay,
Kyle
I'm
and Jackie
reading.
can
I'm
see
reading
it.
off John's iPhone. It said, "Did someone there just get a new dog?"
A new dog? No, no
So
new
I-
dog.
Just
Unfortunately,
not you. No.
I think it is going to be for you. So I got that feeling
Well,
of.
my dog just passed, so maybe the dog's with her. Maybe she's got the new
So then
dog.
Oh,
she's got the new dog. Okay.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
is there a
the dog
Cody?
has
Is there a
10 years.
Cody or is there a name like Cody or Kobe or something like that connected to you?
No, Kobe. I got a friend named Kobe, but we're not really that close.
Kobe. No, but it's something that's
Yeah.
connected to you, correct?
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that to me lets me know that I'm interpreting correctly what it is that I'm hearing. And then you have a friend that passed by suicide as well, correct?
Yes, I do. Yeah. That was a long time.
'Cause I
ago,
feel
but
like-
yeah.
Yep. And then do you have two kids?
No, I don't have any kids, but we have 5 nieces and nephews. Seven.
No, your missus is telling me that there's two kids. So were there two energies that didn't stay or didn't make it, or were there miscarriages?
Yeah, that does mean something to us. Yeah, two miscarriages.
So just know that the energy of those kids stay there. And then, are you going to Japan or are you going to Korea?
No plans on that yet. No.
Okay, so,
But
I
have always
know the
wanted to
world
go to
is.
Japan.
I know the world is shut down, but she's telling me to bring up all the Japanese symbolism and the bonsai plants and all the things that would make me think I'm going into like an Asian area. And that she also met up with a male figure that's on her level, like a brother figure. So I don't know if she's got a friend that's passed or if a brother or a cousin, but it's male. So she's
She
telling
had a close male friend that committed suicide a few
So
years
that's
before
the-
she passed.
Yeah.
God, yeah.
just know that they're seeing this their way of coming in. Okay, James? Thank you.
So that's his wife. She's got all those people there, the dog, everything going, and poor old James is just left here. But
But he might he might be going to Japan.
He might be going to Japan.
Yeah, I
might be going
wonder
to
what's
Japan.
going to take him to Japan. Look, we're going to take a short break, John, and then come back. We've got
Okay.
a few more, okay?
You know what I
Stand by.
love about you, John? I love that you go, no. When I think, just say yes. Just say yes. And you're like, no, it's not it. That's not it. I love that you stick to your guns. You know what I mean?
Well, he knows what he's seeing and
I
hearing,
know.
doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Now, my dad, obviously it was my 50th, and my whole family was on a super yacht. You didn't get any
I'm
message?
sure I'm sure both your dads were there.
But you've got no proof. You just think
I've got no evidence to back that up at this moment.
No one came through and said anything. You're being nice. You just think they were there.
I truly believe that they would be there for you.
So they weren't there. What a bunch of assholes. In all honesty, I put on quite the event.
You did, Kyle.
I'm sure.
It was.
What about the change of shoes? What about the shoe change?
Oh yeah, everyone changed their shoes.
Yeah, no.
There's a shoe change.
A what? Yeah.
Before I went to the yacht party, I wanted to wear my Balmain high tops.
Yeah.
I couldn't find them. I looked in all the cars. I looked in my room. I looked everywhere. I looked all, and I thought, what the hell are these shoes? And I had to wear at the last minute these Dolce & Gabbana sneakers. I didn't want to wear those.
Oh,
and I was really making a scene.
That's your dad's way of coming through and saying I was there, because he's giving you information that didn't happen on the boat. It happened before when no one else was around.
I was running around.
Correct.
I was all dressed, and I was really in a kerfuffle about it.
Oh, don't you hate that?
And then did you point to someone's photo, or did you point to a photo when you were leaving your house?
My dad's photo.
Yeah.
I said, we're going to the boat. I wish you could be here.
Oh.
Yeah. He's telling me you pointed to the photo.
I did.
And then you dropped something. You dropped something along the way.
Better
you either
not
dropped
have
the
been
key.
my Hermes vase that was next to his photo.
It wasn't your Hermes vase, Jackie. That didn't come until after the photo.
Okay, good.
John, wow. Finally, you bastards come through. If you want, stand by. More with John Edward next. John Edward is on the air with us this morning. Yeah, he comes on a lot. If you want a face-to-face or a Zoom-to-Zoom or whatever you call it, Skype to Skype, I don't know how it's working, you can go to johnedward.net and sort yourself out from there, because he is the best in the world.
He is indeed.
He won't tell you that, but I like to tell everyone that without a doubt, there's no one better than him.
I'm always excited when John's on. John, we've got more people who'd like to connect to someone who's passed over. Karen,
Sure.
hi.
Hey, Karen, good morning.
Hey, Kai, how are you going?
Yeah, good. John Edwards here at his place. Are you in New York, John? I bet you are. Yeah,
I am. I'm in Long Island.
Long Island.
Hey, John.
All right. Hi, Karen. How can I help you?
I wanted to hopefully talk, like my partner will come through, my husband will come through, my children's father.
So, Karen, the first thing I'm going to say to you is I feel like somebody had either sepsis or some type of like multi-organ system shutdown. Where does that come up?
Yeah, he was electrocuted.
Wow.
No, that would not be it. That would be a healthcare. That would be that's not it. Unless he went into the hospital and they kept him here for a bit and then his organs failed, I wouldn't see that the same way.
Okay.
No, it
So
didn't happen.
think like,
I do know somebody where parts of their organs started to fail. Yes.
okay, would I see that as being like a sister figure to him, a mom to you? Who was that?
My mum.
Okay, and your mom passed.
Yes.
Okay. When your mom was passing, was there a 3-day window where you couldn't get to her, or was there a 3-day period of time where we were waiting for somebody else to come?
Yes. There was not waiting for somebody to come. There was 3 days where we just knew that, that her time was coming.
Okay, so I need you to know your mom wants to come in first, because she's showing me like how she passes and that like her organs shut down, literally like sepsis. It's like a multi-system organ shutdown.
Yeah.
There is a person. You've already told me that your husband passed by the electrocution, that he passed that way, which means his crossing would have been very, very swift, and he would have been met by people who went before him. But Karen, who's the M name, like Michael?
Yes.
Who is?
That's his name, Michael.
Who, your husband's?
Yes.
Jesus, John, that's so accurate. That's ridiculous.
Thank you. And then, Karen, are you Karen Ann?
No, I'm a twin. My twin sister's Deborah Ann.
Okay, so I'm supposed to go to the other one of you with the middle name Ann.
Wow.
So I feel like I need to let you know that your mom wants to come in and acknowledge that. Now, I'm going to go a little weird here for a second. Just give me a second. Was there somebody that stepped in and raised another person's child? Like, did somebody give a child up for adoption, or did somebody else help raise someone?
I'm adopted.
Okay.
Wow.
Because I feel like I need to I need to bring up the adoption energy.
Hey,
And
John,
then,
I hate to break in the middle, but do you reckon you could be a bit more accurate with this woman?
Well,
God, this must be blowing your mind, Karen.
it is. Wow.
So Karen, just know that the last thing I'm going to say is that your family energy, right? Like right now is going through a metamorphosis, a transition, a shift, a change, right? I could use a whole bunch of like anecdotes, but the most important thing is for you to maintain your well-being and your health here. And I don't mean like just physically. I mean like your emotional health, your mental health.
Okay.
The last few years have been tough. And I know that sometimes people will feel like maybe it's just better if I'm not around, or maybe it's just better if I just, didn't wake up tomorrow. And I kind of feel like, no, there's going to be a lot of people who wouldn't know. There'll be a lot of people who would notice if Karen wasn't here. So I think it's important that you take that into consideration. Know that, Michael, your mom, the family, they're going to be there for you. Like they're going to be there to support you energy wise, but you have a lot more to do. Okay.
Yep. Wow. Thank you.
Whew.
You're welcome.
Wow.
That mum of yours really elbowed your husband out of the road. They're cool.
But hey, I would do the same if I was a mum.
Yeah,
I'd be like, no, let me talk to my daughter.
Wow, that's
Yeah, wow.
spookily accurate.
Yeah, how do you feel about that, Karen?
Just the validation that there is something else out there after life just blows me away.
Isn't
I
it
always
crazy?
said that, I always said that if it was going to come through, it would be through John Edwards. And wow, thank you so much.
You're very
Thank
welcome.
you, John. That's really incredible.
Thank you, guys.
We love it when you come on air. When are you coming on next?
Whenever you invite me next.
Okay.
Next month.
Soon, yeah.
Whatever you like. I'm always here for you guys.
JohnEdward.net if you want to contact John Edward. That's the way to do it. And
I just joined TikTok too.
What are you doing
what
on
are
this?
you doing on there?
Dance
I literally
routines and
just
stuff?
No, I'm not dancing. My daughter told me I had to be very careful so I wasn't cringe. So I only have one video up. My 14-year-old daughter made me do it 4,775 times, but there's one video up. But yep, I'm going to teach. So it's going to be empowering, hopefully, information.
You're going to teach people how to do what you do?
I'm going to teach people how to recognize what's real and what's not real. I'm going to teach people how to understand energy, how to protect their energy.
Oh, what's the TikTok handle? What are you calling it?
It is at Psychic Medium JE.
Oh, that's too long. At
Psychic Medium.
Psychic?
PSYCHIC Medium MEDIUM JE. And it's got a blue check mark. I'm verified. So
okay, so it's verified. Hey, thank you for coming on. You really do make people's day, Some of these people that walk away
guys.
blown away.
I know.
And
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Hey, do you ever go on holidays, or you're at the airport and you're thinking we're gonna go to Hawaii or anywhere, and then you get this gut feeling and you go, guys, we're getting back in the car. We're not going on holidays. Do you ever do anything like that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not like that.
Anything that you've ever avoided because you knew, don't do it, don't go there, don't drive today, don't.
Oh. Yeah, I've got tons of those stories, like tons of those moments where I just don't feel right about doing something. But
And
then
does
I've got tons
does something happen and you go, oh, see, I knew I shouldn't have done that?
Yeah, sometimes on a small level and sometimes on a bigger level. Like
what about when
avoidance.
you come up to a red light? Do you see a red light? It goes orange and you think, I'll floor it and go through, and you go, oh, no, better not.
No, I'll tell you, you're being psychic. There was one specific moment where I was driving here on Long Island, and there's one light that's not too far from my office, and it was at dusk, the sun setting, and somebody who happened to be another psychic was paging me, like literally texting me nonstop.
Uh-huh.
And if he wasn't texting me nonstop, I would have continued to go because the light had turned green.
Right.
But because he was nonstop bombarding me, I pulled over, not to text and drive. I pulled over. And just as I did that, a car blew the light at like 65 miles an hour and would have definitely hit me.
And was the psychic warning you, or was he calling just about something else?
He was calling about something completely different, but I am absolutely positive that it was an intervention. Like you need now, and it was annoying. It was like, what? Like what is so imperative that you need to?
Do you have young psychics? Some other psychics, they've got little TV shows. Do they look up at you like you're the demigod of the psychic world?
I don't think so, but I did have an astrologer say something really funny not too long ago, and he said to me that I was leaving my Harry Potter years behind. And I said, what does that mean? And he goes, well, you started doing this so young. You were like 15. And I was 15. He goes, yeah. He goes, now you're moving into your Dumbledore years. And I was like, it's like, okay. I was like, I think he just called me old. But
I think he did.
But
was
wise,
like, okay.
very wise.
Hey, John, thanks
like,
for coming on, man. I really appreciate it.
guys.
Always
Thanks,
awesome.
John.
JohnEdward.net.
Thank you.
If you want to go direct to the man and don't do all the radio stuff. Hey, John, nice to talk to you, buddy, as always.
Yeah.
See you
thank
soon. John Edward
Bye,
there.
John.
Y'all been great.
Thank you so much.
Kyle and Jackie O.